Your nose, that simple protrusion on your face, possesses the astonishing ability to detect over 1 trillion different scents. Imagine a library of aromas, far beyond the basic categories of sweet, sour, or musky. This capability isn't just for luxury, it's a vital tool for survival, helping you identify spoilage or danger. But why do you need such a sophisticated olfactory system? As you walk through a bustling food market or wander a fragrant garden, each scent particle travels into your nose, triggering a cascade of chemical signals. These signals form the intricate language of smells decoded by your brain. Smell, or olfaction, is your body's most ancient sense. Before sight or sound, smell was the primary way organisms navigated their world. Inside your nose are millions of olfactory receptor neurons, each playing a unique role in scent detection. These receptors are specialized to detect tiny chemical particles known as odorants carried through the air. Each odorant fits like a key into a lock, binding with receptors in your nasal cavity. When this binding occurs, it initiates a signal that travels along the olfactory nerve, headed directly for the olfactory bulb in your brain. Here, the magic of smell truly begins. The olfactory bulb, nestled deep within your brain, is the command center for scent detection. Unlike other senses that first pass through the thalamus, smell has a direct, unfiltered route to your brain's limbic system. This is where emotions and memories reside, explaining why certain smells can instantly trigger personal recollections or feelings. From the olfactory bulb, signals fan out to various brain regions, each contributing to the perception of smell. Incredibly, your brain can differentiate between an estimated 1.7 trillion different scents, according to a 2014 Rockefeller University study. It's a system designed for both precision and complexity. But what purpose does such a vast olfactory range serve in a modern context? Beyond identifying danger, scents influence your behavior in subtle ways. The smell of freshly baked bread can entice you into a bakery, while the aroma of a loved one's perfume might evoke comfort. In a social context, pheromones, though often imperceptible, play a role in attraction and bonding. Your nose's ability to detect nuanced scents is not merely a biological quirk, it shapes your interactions and decisions. Even as technology advances, this primal sense remains a crucial part of how you experience the world. The journey of a scent from your environment to your brain involves more than just receptors. Your nasal cavity is lined with a mucus layer, crucial for dissolving odorants so they can interact with receptors. This mucus acts like a selective filter, capturing and concentrating odor molecules. Without this mucus, smell detection would be inefficient, akin to trying to catch fish with a torn net. Once dissolved, these molecules trigger a cascade of electrical impulses, efficiently translating the external world into a sensory experience. This intricate pathway highlights the complexity and elegance of your olfactory system. Deep within your nasal cavity, millions of olfactory receptors are hard at work. Each receptor is a protein that sits on the surface of your olfactory neurons, waiting for the perfect odorant molecule. Imagine these receptors as uniquely shaped puzzles that only specific scent particles can complete. When an odorant binds to its matching receptor, it triggers a change in the receptor's shape. This alteration activates a G protein inside the neuron, setting off a cascade of chemical reactions. These reactions ultimately generate an electrical impulse that travels along the olfactory nerve, carrying the scent message to your brain. As the olfactory signal reaches the olfactory bulb, something remarkable happens. The bulb contains structures called glomeruli which act like relay stations. Each glomerulus receives signals from receptors detecting the same odorant, clustering them for accuracy. Essentially, these glomeruli refine and amplify the scent signal. This ensures that when the information passes to the brain, it's both clear and detailed. The glomeruli then send these refined signals to the olfactory cortex, where your brain starts to interpret the scent. This precise organization allows for the nuanced perception of smell, distinguishing between even the subtlest of scents. Delving further into the olfactory cortex, we find it's not just about recognizing scents but associating them with memories and emotions. The cortex is intricately connected to the hippocampus, your brain's memory center. This connection explains why a whiff of a certain perfume can transport you back to a specific moment. The olfactory cortex also links to the amygdala, which processes emotions, adding an emotional layer to every scent. This dual pathway ensures that your response to smell isn't purely analytical, it's emotional and experiential. It's a symphony of chemical and electrical signals orchestrating a complex sensory experience. The molecular machinery of smell doesn't stop at detection. Inside your olfactory neurons, enzymes play a critical role in resetting the process. After an odorant binds to a receptor, enzymes work to deactivate the receptor, readying it for the next scent. This rapid turnover ensures your nose remains sensitive to new smells, preventing saturation. The deactivation process involves breaking down the bound odorant and recycling receptor components. This efficient reset mechanism allows you to continuously detect and differentiate a vast array of scents without overwhelming your system. It's an elegant cycle of detection, deactivation, and preparation. Interestingly, your olfactory receptors are not static, they adapt over time. This phenomenon is known as sensory adaptation, where receptors become less responsive to constant stimuli. If you've ever stopped noticing a lingering smell after a few minutes, that's your olfactory system at work. This adaptation occurs because neurons reduce their response to continuous stimuli, focusing on new, potentially significant scents. It's a survival mechanism, ensuring you don't drown in a sea of constant odors. Your body prioritizes changes in scent, allowing you to remain alert to new information in your environment. While your olfactory system is robust, it can face challenges. Anosmia, the loss of smell, affects about 5% of people worldwide, often due to nasal obstructions or nerve damage. Even a common cold can temporarily block your olfactory receptors, disrupting your ability to detect scents. More severe causes include head trauma, which can sever the olfactory nerve, or neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, which impair the olfactory cortex. Interestingly, loss of smell is often an early warning sign for such conditions. This connection underscores the importance of smell in overall brain health, revealing how deeply intertwined scent detection is with other neural processes. At the other end of the spectrum, some individuals experience hyperosmia, an enhanced sense of smell. This condition can be overwhelming as strong odors become intolerable and distracting. Pregnant women often report heightened smell sensitivity, likely due to hormonal changes affecting olfactory receptors. Such sensitivity may have evolved as a protective mechanism, alerting to potentially harmful substances. However, in modern times, hyperosmia can complicate daily life as it transforms subtle aromas into overpowering sensations. This heightened awareness can be both a gift and a burden, amplifying the sensory landscape to an exceptional degree. Your olfactory system also reveals its limits in extreme environments. For instance, high altitudes can alter your sense of smell. The thin air reduces the number of odor molecules reaching your nose, dulling your scent perception. This phenomenon is familiar to mountain climbers who often report diminished taste and smell. Similarly, during space travel, the absence of gravity changes fluid distribution in your body, affecting nasal congestion and olfactory function. These conditions highlight the reliance of your olfactory system on the precise balance of environmental factors, demonstrating its adaptability and vulnerability to external changes. The boundaries of smell detection are further tested by synthetic scents in modern life. Perfumes and air fresheners often contain complex combinations designed to mimic natural odors. Yet, your nose can often distinguish synthetic from authentic scents, thanks to the specificity of your olfactory receptors. These receptors have evolved over millennia to detect natural odorants crucial for survival. The ability to discern authenticity may root in your biology's preference for natural cues, which are more reliable indicators of safety and nourishment. This sensory discernment underscores the evolutionary fine-tuning of your olfactory system. Here's a final revelation: your olfactory system not only detects but can regenerate. Unlike many neurons, olfactory neurons are capable of renewal every 30 to 60 days. This continuous regeneration allows your nose to recover from damage and adapt to new environments. Such resilience is rare among sensory systems, highlighting the evolutionary importance of smell. It means that even if your sense of smell diminishes, the potential for recovery exists within you. This regenerative ability reflects the dynamic nature of your olfactory system, constantly evolving to meet the demands of an ever-changing world.